I guess, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, erotic, I suppose, is that object which excites that idea or image or sound or anything that an individual finds sexually stimulating, I suppose, is erotic. Well, I suppose the most important thing is the head, because this is where the perception and the definition, the self-identity of erotic, what is erotic to a person, begins in the head, the perception. But in close second to that probably would be, maybe not even second, maybe third, right? Maybe third would be the body, because frequently the body of another person is something that one finds erotic, body or body part or whatever, you know. For example, a woman's back, to me personally, would be very erotic, right? Her back. But is that number two to the head? What is going on in my head? Probably not. Probably other things that don't even involve the body. You know, it's probably more situation or something like that. Or, you know, anyway, it's different for everybody. It's different for everybody, obviously. And, you know, you could say, well, men are like this and women are like that, or, you know, straight people are like this and gay people are like that. You know, you can oversimplify, but truly, every individual is different. Every person is sexually different. The way that they, who you are sexually, everyone is different. Everyone is completely different. There's lots of similarities, but that's just the beginning. You know, the differences are deeper. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. I always feel a little bit like there's too much female nudity. It doesn't seem fair or something, or right. There should be more male nudity, I think, you know. Because it sort of points to men's, I don't know, disgust or something, their own self-hatred or something like that. You know, they don't want to see themselves. You know what I mean? They don't want to see another man. You know, because they're afraid somehow that that's going to be. I don't know why. There's probably all kinds of reasons why, but yeah, it just seems like it isn't balanced. So I'm all for more male nudity, and as I say, I'm very heterosexual, but so it is not because I want to see more male nudity personally, but I just think it's imbalanced or something. But then men are so stimulated visually, so maybe it isn't imbalanced. Maybe it just represents the truth. We have more male nudity, and a bunch of women go, yeah, so what? I don't care about that, right? So I don't know. But anyway, now we're getting into talking about filmmaking, so that's a different subject. I find body odor kind of erotic, you know what I mean? You know, the smell of sweat, you know, when a woman is, when you can smell her sweat, and not when you get beyond the perfume, and it's just the body, and it's the smell of the body. It's a nice smell. I like it. There's a sound right there. Not an erotic sound, but that's just my own personal opinion. But to someone else, that's an erotic sound because it takes them back or something, reminds them of something maybe, you know. So, sound. a woman's voice, you know, for me, you know, sort of, if she has a certain voice, you know, it can be pretty erotic. It could be pretty sexually stimulating, you know. If you're making love to someone, right, and then something distracts you, or the other person, or turns you off, right, as we say in English, to turn off. It could be something the other person says, or a sound in the next room, or anything, right? Anything which causes the sexual or the activity or the lovemaking to stop or pause. Could be confused, I suppose, with could be misinterpreted as the opposite of erotic, but truly the opposite of erotic, I suppose, is something that repulses you, that, especially if it repulses you, if it causes you to not want to participate in something erotic. I'm not sure, actually. When you say the opposite of erotic, that's interesting. I'm going to be thinking about that one all night now. Something's happening to me. Oh, someone's doing something. Someone's doing something to me. It's kind of erotic.